Hello everybody, this is Chaos with Thunderdog eSports, bringing you game number 3 of this finals match. We've got MicroGamerz and Team Gravity going up for the Top Dog League title. This is game number 3, and MicroGamerz has created a very big wall, so we will have to see if they can continue on doing that. So, spawning in the lower left-hand corner here on Yonsu Ladder Edition, in the red trunks, it is going to be MicroGamerz Mysticism.
And flying across the map to the top right, we have potentially Gravity's last hope, as they need to get a win here to continue this series. This is the Protoss player in the pink trunks, Team Gravity's Cha0s. Can Gravity do it?
Proxy? No. Okay. Didn't see the pylon there. I'm like, wait a second. What? There's no buildings.
Yeah, Cha0s, I think that was an early scout. Just want to make sure there was no cheese coming, it looks like. Just to be double safe. Now, will we see that OP hatchery going down? Oh, a gate first. Very aggressive.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, that is very interesting. Usually you don't see a gateway first, especially in this kind of configuration, just because it's a little bit, I don't know. Is it okay?
It's tough. It's difficult to hold. The other player decides to go in. Oh, is that in range? That is blocking the Nexus. MicroGamerz. Did Mysticism, is he the player that did this last time? I'm losing track of these games.
I'm pretty sure it was.
And here
could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Now the probes, they're not doing enough damage to kill this. I think he realized, watching the other game, that you can't let this hatch finish.
Yeah.
Just now there is enough slowly whittling down. He's got a pylon block, and now a pool just going down. So he should have lots of time to wall this up. So that shouldn't be that big of a deal. And
I would guess will we
he
see it cancel? Yeah, you kind of have to. I mean, it's not going to finish even if you let it finish. I mean, there's not enough going to be enough. Ooh.
Oh yeah,
it won't finish.
Oh, can it? He'll cancel the last moment. There it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he's gonna cancel. I don't know.
Mining time lost was big.
Yeah, mining time loss was pretty big, but at the same time, tech has also been denied. You know, he forced a zealot to come out before anything else, and Mysticism's pretty happily just, doing his own thing. I mean, he's getting his speed up. He's gonna be able to with
a block.
Barely missed.
I think he should pylon block there, because look at Trace's minerals right now. Oh, and he's gonna win that battle. He got the first hit off. If this fights it, I think he was too worried about it.
Yeah.
Looks like Links are attacking. Mysticism's money got really high. It was hit like 600 or 700. So he's clearly not optimized, if you will. So both of these players are kind of on even footing, I think.
I think going for the Baneling bust makes the most sense, quite honestly. At this point it's like, okay, you've got plenty of money already invested in your Lings. Your speed is almost done. This wall is pretty straightforward to crack down. You've got two places of contention. You've got either pylon and...
Trace is preparing for this. Is he doubling up his wall preemptively?
Yeah, I think that's... I don't think that pylon's going to be enough.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if that front pylon gets hit down, their Lings can still get through that.
I think so as well, but yeah, because I think they maybe can go over the ramp, but maybe if he puts a zealot there. He's doing this blind, though. He has not seen the Baneling nest, but he did it blind.
Yeah. So it looks like he's going to focus down the zealot, which I think is ooh, he might actually get force a cancel on the Cybernetics core, which would be a very big win. Probes are being pulled, and the Cybernetics core is going down.
That hurts a lot. Now it's just going to be zealots for a little while. He's got enough for another force field. Oh, and a nice little secondary wall off there, so he'll be fine. Maybe. Oh dear.
Nah, I think we have a big problem here. I mean, obviously the sentries are going to whittle down on the units, but quite honestly, losing all of these buildings is really big. I think, honestly, just morphing in a handful more Baneling, I don't know. Do you continue the pressure, or do you go ahead and just take your advantage home?
Because I was going to say, like, maybe, but he's going to be fine on drones. He's a little bit behind for right now, but he's got, you know, another double expand. He's got his third coming. I don't think he should commit really hard to this, and it looks like one of our observers dropped out.
Is dropping.
Well, I'm just going to flip to our camera so we can discuss this a little bit.
We're back.
Okay, now we're back.
I mean, the biggest thing that if you look at the units tab, you'll notice that Race is actually ahead in probes.
Slightly, but with that other base coming up, it's not going to last, and his tech is so far behind.
Yeah, I don't know. The biggest question is do you pressure this? I mean, obviously you've delayed the warp gate significantly, so you don't have to worry about units being warped in your base anytime soon. And as far as units that are here, there's not, 3 zealots, 3 sentries. It's a decent small force, but, I mean, I would say that you're probably okay just to go ahead, continue on droning up, go straight up to lair as quickly as possible, and then, kind of play the tech game at that point.
I think that is precisely what I would do, because I feel like he can drone up right now. This is a full wall off, so Trace isn't going to tear this down for just anything. I mean, and he's going to try to get the sentry. 1 force field here should be really nice.
Yeah,
wow,
so
that is an encased sentry. That guy is in there.
Of the force field.
Yes, no melee units can touch me. I'm in the exact middle. But I feel like short term, maybe you should just keep trying to pick off that sentry and bait off force fields. But he's not going to come out of this base for nothing, because it's going to take him a while. I feel like he's probably going to tear down these rocks, and that's how he's going to get out, since this is such a crazy wall off. And it looks like that's what he's doing again, but another force field.
Yeah, so tech choice seems to be the robotics facility. My guess is we'll probably be seeing... actually, that's surprising. I kind of would have thought that a warp prism would have been a little bit better here, just because he needs the mobility. But he could just go for 2 immortals and then the warp prism and then push out. I think that would probably be my optimal choice.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I just want to take a minute to point out, kudos to Trace. He blindly hard countered that Baneling bust. I mean, he did not even see the Baneling nest. He didn't see any Banelings, and he built up hard right away. Ooh, and these sentries might be in a little bit of trouble. No big deal. So
rocks on top of force fields. Not sure how that works, but yeah, it's interesting. So, Mysticism's economy is just booming. I mean, you look at the income tab and it's like, holy cow. You've got 2,000 minerals roughly per minute, and then, granted, his gas is a little bit low, but
ooh, these Zerglings coming in for a cancel on the 3rd. They're in a good spot. Army's slightly out of position. Yeah, so many sentries being warped in.
Ooh, he looks like he's going to go straight for the sentry. He's going to get 1 right off the bat, and rest are going to get force fielded away. Mysticism just trying to get, he's trying to get a good enough position to deal with it, but he's can't find the right angle with this many sentries. It's just...
That was just a good play by Trace. He knew, like, okay, I'm not going to try to save that sentry. It's gone. It's already dead. So let me just go ahead and pitch these sentries back. And he did a really nice job. And, that warp prism's going to be scouted. But he's just got Lings, which, I mean, I've seen games won on the backs of Lings and Lings alone. But they're soon to be 1-1, but also +2 is on the way. So Zealots will be able to tear those down very quickly. I kept wanting to say that Mysticism is ahead, but the longer this goes, the more unsure I am. As a big warp in is going to cancel the 4th. That's a big win.
Yeah, I think he might actually not cancel it. Okay, there he goes. I was just like, wow, he's waiting a long time for this. But we do have a big Baneling bust going in at the front, and it looks like Lings will get into the natural. This Immortal is definitely going to be going down here shortly, but that is a big mistake from Trace, and we'll have to see how much damage this can actually get done.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where... I'm just going to go ahead and bring up the units lost in kind of position. So now it's 17, so he's got a good amount here. but the damage continues as he's working on this Nexus as well. More probes potentially going down. Oh, and this is getting a little bit rough.
Yeah, I mean, the income tab shows it all. I think, 700 minerals per minute. He's effectively on one base at this point. And whoa, Artosis Pylon 3 gateways now not powered. And actually, he force fielded himself out of his own main. So, I don't know. This is rough.
Yes, this is kind of... I don't know if he should... It's not like... I don't think he should leave yet, but it's one of those things that I think he has to just go all in and hope for the best.
Yeah, and actually, mining pretty much got denied at the third as well. A whole bunch of lings came in there, and Trace, Colin GG, making MicroGamerz our victor for today.
And that is it. That is MicroGamerz winning the Top Dog Season 2 crown.